jump, stab, shot, go at, not shot.
Oh,
Take
okay.
that.
I was like,
At,
damn.
At. No, but so like
Where did all this happen at?
Jersey.
Welcome to the podcast from Doug Ground Up Productions with hosts Lady Miz and Ray. This is a universal platform, and there is nothing off limits. We talk about it all, and we keep it real. This is a no judgment zone, so come as you are. If you are a professional, entertainer, author, comedian, entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to get something off their chest, well, let your voice be heard here on From the Ground Up Productions. Sponsorship and other opportunities are available from the Ground Up Productions. Turning nothing into something. There's only one way to go from here. And now, here are your hosts, Lady Miz and Ray.
What's up, y'all? You know what it is. This is Lady Miz from the Ground Up Productions, and there's only one way to go from here. Today, I have one of the dopest. I don't even want, I want to say up and coming, but this guy is really every freaking where doing his thing. If you haven't heard of him and you don't know him, believe me, he is buzzing in every state, in every city. We got GM, the two-letter king. What's good, my brother?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay.
I like the setup. I just don't like the New York Knicks stuff around us.
Oh, dude, we got to hate. You going to start off hating on the New York Knicks?
Nah, you know why? Because my Lakers didn't do what they had to do. So, like,
so you had to throw salt.
And I'm hating a little bit. I'm like, man, they struggle with the Pistons. Like, so we lost to Michael Jordan Jr. Like, yeah, it's great to be here, though. Great to be here.
Listen, I'm very happy to have you here. Again, for me, I just started finding out about you from seeing you perform when I came to see VVC do her thing. And I was like, oh, snap, you caught my attention. And I was like, this dude is fire. You know what I mean? So I was like, we got to get you on the show. You have a lot of stuff that I heard that night. Mm-hmm. And a lot of things stuck out. But your biggest hit that I'm going to call it, right? Let Me Live.
Yeah.
You got to give me the 411 on that. Tell me about what inspired you to even write that song?
Okay, so last year around this time, I was in Miami, right?
Okay.
Cinco de Mayo. Matter of fact, EK, who's on the way here now, he was with me. If you listen to the song, I'm talking about jet lag, but still got to work. Took a few L's because I was jet lag. I was on the plane. This is after, so we landed last year, May 2nd, 3rd. We didn't leave till May 7th, so we spent Cinco de Mayo in Miami. This is my first time going to Miami.
Okay.
Like, so for a guy like me, that likes to take his shirt off. I came back with like 350 followers. My following went crazy because I was outside just talking to everybody like, hey, what's up?
From Miami?
Yeah, Miami. I was on the boardwalk just going crazy. It was basically a story about everything that happened in Miami. And I always loved Bobby. Bobby Brown is like in my top 5 artists, I want to say. People like it's Dion, Kobe, Bobby Brown, Ray Charles. I want to say 50. Those are 5 people that really shaped who I am as far as like not just like in music, but like sports, music, fashion, demeanor, discipline. Discipline, I get a lot of that from Kobe. Attitude, I would say that's more like a 50 Bobby Brown type thing.
Oh, shit. When you say that now, I'm like, oh, shit.
My confidence, that come from Dion.
Okay.
Because Dion was real like, and like my artistic ability, and Mike, how did I forget Mike? Mike is like number 1.
Mike who?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay.
That's number 1. So like, that's where my art, like that's where like, I'm like, I don't like staying in one boat, like one box. So when I wrote the hook, I didn't have no idea I was going to do I was gonna do a Bobby Brown clip to take the Bobby Brown from the hook. I take my prerogative. A lot of people don't even know that that's my prerogative. Like the hook is, that's
Right,
Bobby Brown.
right, right.
And when I first did it, I remember I did it in the studio. My manager was like, I don't think that's going. I don't think that's going. And I'm like, dang, for real.
What?
And then one day I played it. I had it for like a year and a half before I dropped it. And one day I played it in the studio. I mean, I played it for somebody, and God tapped me like, yo, bro, that's your next hit. Like, that is your next hit. You need to drop that. And I promise you, I dropped that song. It's been a year since I dropped that song. I dropped that song at the end of last year. Well, no, at the end of 2024.
Okay.
Or no, 23. Yeah, 23.
23?
One of them is. I don't know. So it's like since it's, I don't know. It's just after I opened up for 50 Cent, and after I did Cash Cobain, and after that everything just started. And then like I started getting booked everywhere, and I started working with my publicist, Global Connect. Shout out Lamar Rice. And my modeling. I started doing fashion shows. Everything just started just like to the point where I had to really keep a calendar to like keep myself set up. But writing the song, I'm writing. You can hear it in my raps. I'm talking about us being on a boat. We in Miami. We passed by Ricky Martin's house, and his whole house was like purple. And then like there was a part where I said my niggas in front of the boat. EK is on the front of the boat. I mean, like on the front. So that boat would have hit a bump. He was going in the water. He was on the front of the boat dancing, doing he do his little dance. And shout out to EK the Prince, man. But he was on the front of the boat doing his little dance, and that was in the lyrics. Like, and then I remember we almost missed our flight. I'm writing about that. I wrote that song on the plane coming back from Miami. So like everything that's I said in that song pretty much was what happened in Miami. I was jet lagged after drinking. I mean, drinking. We was drinking.
What was you drinking?
We was drinking
everything.
We was drinking. First night we had the Patron and got the gallon of Patron, and we got the sake. I don't know if you ever had sake.
I never had it, but I heard of it.
It's that Japanese or Asian wine, some Japanese wine. Mm-hmm. That ain't no joke. So we mixing that, White Claws, Patron. Ooh. Mind you, we drink it from afternoon until 2 a.m. Next day we got the De Leon. Then mind you, we had there 5 days, so we made sure we had some Mary. You feel me? Mind you, I'm 2 months. No Mary, no smoking.
Oh, well, so what, did you retire off of that or what?
I'm done, yeah, clean turkey.
What made you want to do that?
I felt like it was it was blocking blessings off, and then it didn't allow me to see people for who they really was, and it didn't even allow me to see me who I was. Like, so like, it would be times when I would have in my feelings or something, and I'd turn right to weed, and then like once I got over that hump where it was like I don't need that no more. It made me stronger as an individual, like, and that gave me a chance to step out of myself and look at myself and be like, oh, what you doing? Like, come on, man, you stronger than this. You don't need this. You wasn't born with weed. It's like, weed wasn't in your blood when you was born. So like, once I gave that up, I started, and not gonna hold you, I gave that up, and a lot of people just started falling out of my life. A lot of people. I lost so many friends this year. It's not even funny.
Were they really friends though?
No, they weren't. I have friends that I try to be positive, and they told me I was acting better than them. You know, I have friends, and these are close friends. These are friends I grew up with, friends that I was in first, second grade with. You know, friends that I'm still in. That our parents were cool. You know, like I think they were jealous that they didn't have the strength to do it, so they try to like take me down with them, and it didn't work. But the fact of the matter is, "Let Me Live" right now is my biggest song. It's my biggest blessing next to my children, and the fact that I'm breathing. But now I'm here. I'm sitting here, you know, green glasses. I'm always fly.
I see. Because listen, if you're doing fashion and modeling, I could tell. I said, well, he came ready, okay?
Yeah, always got to look the part. Always got to look the part.
That's what I'm talking about. I do want to ask you this, though. What was your turning point to make you say this is it for when it comes to smoking weed? Was there something specifically that happened that made you?
No.
You just woke up like this is it?
I'm gonna keep it a biscuit with you. So, me and my dad used to have these conversations, and he used to be like, "Yeah, you ever going?" You know, I'm like, "I ain't never stopping smoking weed." He said, "So what happens when your daughters get older?" I said, "I'm gonna smoke weed with them." I don't know what
Well,
I was.
damn.
I don't know what I was. I don't know what I was there. That was a different type of guy right there. But after that, I don't know, man. It was just I just woke up. Oh, I had a drug test. There we go. The cat's out the bag. I had a drug test, right? And I had to stop smoking for like 2 days. And like on day 2, when I realized, like, I'm like, yo, I'm tired of spending money on this shit. Like, and it wasn't even about blocking the blessings at first. At first, it was just about saving money. And then once I stopped smoking, I started seeing a lot of shit. Like, it was like, but my dreams were wild. Like, that was the only thing I don't miss. That's what made me not go back to smoking. It was my dreams, and I would grip my teeth in my sleep. Like, I would wake up, my jaw would be locked up. Now it's good. Now I'm good now because, like, I'm not going through that withdrawal. But the withdrawal from weed, everybody always says it's like, it's not hard drugs. It's not hard to get stopped. No, it's hard. When you smoke, when you smoke breakfast, lunch, dinner, you got to smoke to go to sleep. Like, I was smoking to go to sleep. There was times I wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm in the room. I'm in the kitchen with a piece of cheese, rolling a blunt with some string cheese because cheese is my other.
Oh, I was like a piece of
cheese is my. Cheese is my other addiction.
Yeah, I'm addicted to cheese.
But I ain't
too.
giving that up.
Sorry.
I'm not giving that up.
You know what? I think we need rehab for cheese.
Oh, I'm not going to rehab for
you
cheese.
not, so you just going, okay.
I'm going to die with a string cheese right next to my bed. What you mean? Don't let it be sharp cheddar. Don't let it be sharp cheddar. But,
you.
So, like, like, that made me, like, once I seen that I could do it, I was like, yo, I can do this. And then when I gave it up, it was like my sacrifice for my music and for me to be a better person. So that was me saying, God, I want to be better. I'm going to give this up because that's hard for me. Like, maybe next is cheese. But,
cheese might be harder, though. I don't know.
Yeah, cheese might be harder. I'm trying to just eliminate things that just don't make sense in my life and that don't make me a prosperous person. Like, I want to be great in all aspects. I don't just want to be fly and be in good shape, but then got a toxic spirit or I got demons and shit. Like, I ain't trying to do it. I want to learn how to be able to I am learning how to control my temper because I got a temper too. Like, I'm not saying I got a temper like I'll be just knocking niggas out, but like I got a temper. I just, that's why I stay like out the way. I keep my glasses on.
Do you meditate?
Yeah, I meditate. I sage. Palo Santo, I pray. I've also started reading the Bible. Like, New Year's Day was my first time really picking up a Bible.
Good for you.
Yeah, for real.
Yes,
clap.
Give it up for the studio audience in here. That's right.
Reading the Bible, even reading the Bible, like, my name means God made. So, like, when I read the Bible, the first 2 words in the Bible are God. No, is it first 2? I think it is. Maybe I got to touch on my Bible study.
Okay.
But God made is in the Bible. So, like, and when I made that name up, I didn't know that was in the Bible. So it was like he was speaking through me before I was even knowing he was speaking through me,
Let me say this. So I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to ask you, where did the name come from? Because I didn't know what GM stood for, okay? GM, the 2-letter king. I'm like, okay, so I was going to ask you, like, what does that represent? So you telling me that you came up with that and you had no idea? It was
supposed to be. So you remember at the time when everybody was like, yo, I'm self-made millionaire, I'm self-made. Everybody has self-made and I'm like, nah, like, I don't like that. I'm not going to be, I did make what I am, but I had a lot of help, a lot of prayer, a lot of ass whoopings.
Who whooped your ass?
Pops, moms, grandma, RIP, grandma. Yeah, good job, for real. Even though that, I do agree with the discipline on the kids and the physical, but it taught me how to use these instead of this. So like that's what I'm trying to teach my kids. I ain't touching I'm like, yo, use this because this will get you out of more things than these will. These are just gonna make you feel bad after you do it. You feel me? Or get you in trouble. But everybody was doing that self-made thing, and then I was God made. That was my name, God made. And then I think I made a song. Oh yeah, I moved up here. I made a song in 2018, 2019 called Bankroll GM.
Moved up here from where?
New Jersey.
Okay.
Hackensack, New Jersey, Lodi, Inglewood, Bergen County, Bill Teaneck, Passaic, Patterson, who are North, feel me, Jersey City, Jersey, even though Jersey for me was like was like a bottomless pit for me, like, because it was like so much trouble. I was in so much stuff that I didn't need to be in. And like Jersey is really it's not like it was back in the day where it's like, yo, you had so many people coming out. You had Rock and G, you had Sugar Hill Gang in Jersey, you got Dougie Fresh coming out of there. I got all these rappers that was in Jersey that Redhead, what's my man, Redhead Kingpin. You got all of these rappers.
From Jersey?
Yeah, you got all of these Queen Latifah. You got all of these Naughty by Nature. Yeah. I'm about to say,
yes.
See, shout out to the studio. One time to the studio.
Jersey's in the building, all right?
But yeah, you had all these. Now, all of the rappers. Maybe Fetty Wap. I'll give Fetty Wap his, give him his flowers. But like Jersey's really not a force in music no more like that. I mean, it's the history is, but like even New York is starting to like, because everybody just following everybody else, and like
we was just talking about that.
That's why you see me on here with green glasses and a bun, and
he said green glasses and a bun.
You feel me? Like I two-step. I might sing on a record. I might make an old school record. I might do a two-step record. But it just, like I just chose to, and that's why God made really fit me. And then I was like, nah, I think I should just go with GM. And then I went GM, and I used to be the only GM. And then one day I'm sitting in the room, and I'm like, yo, 2-letter King. I'm like, it just popped in my head. Boom. I was like, yo, you're a genius. And then like I took that, and like now like when I model, it's 2-letter model or 2-letter clothing, 2-letter fitteds, 2-letter beanies, 2-letter. Everything is gonna be 2-letter.
Trademark that.
Yeah, do not take my shit.
Trademark that.
Do not take my
listen,
shit.
I don't be trusting people.
Yeah,
Okay? I don't trust no damn body.
It's documented though. Hey, we got the date. We got the date. We got the date.
Yes. Let them know.
But
okay?
yeah.
That's
it's an
right.
interesting journey though. It's been an interesting journey.
Yes. So that is a lot, and I feel like you are going to definitely take over the charts. I love that song, but it's not, to tell you the truth, it wasn't just Let Me Live. Although Let Me Live, it pulled me in. I was like, oh, because, that's my era too, Prerogative. So soon as I heard the hook, I was like, oh, because first of all, we all on that type of time right now anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody
going
in
back.
the business, we tired of that. We just want to be our damn selves because everybody is a carbon copy of somebody else.
Yeah,
you know
just
what
let
I
me
mean?
live. Like,
yeah, hell yeah, that song is freaking fire. Do you think Bobby Brown heard it yet?
No, we've been trying to get him to hear it, but like, I don't know, man. If Bobby ever called me, man, I might pass out.
I think you're gonna get that call from Bobby Brown.
I look up to Bobby. I look up to Bobby. Like Bobby really like. I want to say he did influence, but like, it's something about Bobby, man. Like he made it cool to rap, sing, and be like all of that in one.
Yeah.
And I feel like without him, we would not have all these tough R&B guys.
Wait, who you talk about? We talking
like it's some R&B cats right now that'll knock you right out. Like it's some R&B dudes that beat up the rap dudes. You feel me? Like, and I feel like Chris Brown being one of them. Chris Brown being one of them. I
was gonna say it, but
Trey Songz, I heard he liked that too. Like it's a lot of R&B cats that I heard are really like that. So like, he gave us a chance to bridge the gap between rap and R&B. So now it's like you can have Chris Brown get on a record and sing and then turn around and rap. And Chris Brown can turn around and out-rap a lot of rappers. Same thing with Tory Lanez. You see Tory is both free mouth guy, man. Free Tory. But like he helped bridge the gap and like especially with the fashion. Like I remember watching I forgot what award show that was. Where Whitney lost her. Where Whitney got booed. He performed.
I don't know that one.
He performed My Prerogative. It's where him and Whitney met. I think it was the Vibe. I forgot what award show it was. But Whitney won. That's the day she got booed from her crowd because the black audience didn't see her as a black artist. Yeah, I do a lot of studying too. I do a lot of studying.
I didn't even know that.
Do a lot of study. I need to start my little podcast now. You know what I'm saying?
The history,
Call it,
the GM history.
You feel me?
Okay, you want to lay it down.
Yeah, he had on this suit, but it was like a cut, like a V-neck. Like he used to have like the box suits. That's why I like the box shirts. If I ever get a lime green, so I got a lime green suit, but I don't got the pants. I got a lime green top, but I got the vest. when I get the pants, it's over.
It's over. It's a wrap.
I might cut my hair just to make the
No,
get
I
the
don't know if
gumpy.
you gonna do it.
I'm never cut my hair.
I
I might put on a wig. I might put on a little. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know because this ain't never going nowhere. I don't know. They gonna have to figure something out because I'm never cut my hair. So yeah, my hair is I feel like it's my journey, and it's like it's what defines. I don't want to say defines me, but like it's me. So like it fits me, you know.
Yeah, it looked like it fits you. I mean, the whole I see it. I see the package.
Yeah, appreciate it. I try. I love fashion so much, like it's crazy. My closet, like I have over like 75 pairs of shades.
Wow.
Yeah, I probably got more shades than some people got underwear.
Well, damn.
That's a lot. And I got a pair of sneakers to match every single one of them.
Well, you know what? I could see that coming from somebody that's into fashion. If you're into fashion, and I could tell how you put everything together, that I'm sure you got a pair of shades for every outfit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I got a question for you. Now, you seem to know a lot. Like when you were telling me about the people who influence you going back. Some of these newer rappers, they don't know the culture and where things came from. Talk to me about your respect for the ones who came before you.
I call myself the new LL. I'm just a little more deep fried. That's what I said in Jingling. So Jingling Baby, that's like a record. Like I looked up to L too. I'm not gonna say LL was like where I get. I so many people that I can put in that list. But like I can't. If I sit here and name everybody that inspired me, you'd be like, all right, that's the whole interview. Time's up. You feel me? But like, I got so much respect for them because like that's a time where I wish I was at. I wish I was born at that time. I feel like my soul. I feel like I was here already, and like my soul is like from like the '60s. I remember watching a movie. Like I'm big on biopics. Okay, so like I was watching One Night in Miami. You know the movie with Muhammad Ali, what's my man's name? Malcolm X, Jim Brown, and who was the singer? Sam Cooke.
Right?
Sam Cooke. They were all in a Malcolm X. Muhammad Ali just won a title. Sam Cooke had just was already on fire. Jim Brown was about to leave the NFL and go into acting, and Malcolm X that was right before Malcolm X got assassinated. Muhammad Ali. You know, he coming off a title when he's 23 years old, and he's thinking they're gonna have a party, and he goes back to the hotel, and I just thought it was dope how Malcolm X changed that whole vibe up, and like that's why we got what's the Sam Cooke song?
Change Gonna Come.
Change Gonna Come. Yeah, that's how that song, because Sam Cooke and Malcolm X end up getting into an argument in the hotel about Sam Cooke exploiting women. I do remember that now. And like, you know, things like that. Like I just study. I watch documentaries. I watch interviews. I watch, you know, some things you got to fact check. Some things you got to fact check. But like when you get the truth and you find out like, oh damn, that's what really happened. Like it's just amazing. Like that there's so much that we don't know because they didn't have social media. You feel me? So like,
yes.
My respect for the culture, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, I don't really know too much about. Like I try to like dibble back and like, but like the Little Richards, the Ray Charles, even and I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but Elvis Presley, even he, like his story is crazy because like he was, you know, he was one of them, like he's like I want to say like an Eminem, you know, he was really? Even though he wasn't raised around black people. He used to go. I mean, even though he stole it, he did steal the sound too. But still, man, it's not. I mean, it's our sound, but like, why are we not like if we're trying to spread it? Why are we not letting everybody like we created it. So like, why don't we let everybody try it? Let everybody
live.
Yeah, you feel me? Let them live. Let them live.
Like the song say, you better
like,
let them know. That's the plug right there.
I get it though. We so greedy over ours, but it's like we ain't gonna grow like that. I'm not gonna grow like that. Like we need to expand and then maybe that'll teach other. Like clearly, we were here first. We were supposed to. We are. Feel me? We come from the motherland. You feel me? Like so, we are supposed to teach people what to do before they understand what to do. If that makes sense. So like, yeah, it may not make sense to let everybody use our sound, but that's the norm. That's what it's supposed to be. Like,
So it's like the gift that you're giving to the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's how we expand the culture. But you still got to watch out for the vultures. You feel me? You got to watch out for the people that
they
come.
ain't going nowhere.
They're not going nowhere. So we just got to learn how to just move around them, stay close to God, stay close to yourself, stay positive, stay true to yourself. And, you know, I feel like that's what New York got to get back to. I think that's why I'm here.
Okay, you better let them know.
Even though I'm from Jersey, but like New York is my home.
Jersey and New York is
New York is my home. Like, I got more love in New York than I get. I love Jersey. I always say I'm from Jersey. I always give love to Jersey, but New York really made me who I am. You feel me? Like, or helped make me who I am. You know, like, so.
Got you.
I should be Newburgh made.
All right, Newburgh made. Okay, it's the 845 now, baby. Stop playing. That's what I'm talking about. So, what really inspires you? Like when you are, what your creative side when you are writing, when you're in that moment?
It used to be marijuana. I used to be a time where I couldn't write unless I was smoking. And then like I'm like, yo, this is whack. I don't like this. So like now, like really what motivates me is life. Like you might hear me talk about our interview today in a song 2-3 years from now. Like, yo, I remember him talking about it. I remember him saying that. Like, but like I just use life. Like you just live and you just talk about it. It's like writing books. It's so easy. I just don't understand why rappers got to go like, yeah, nigga got caught a drill, knocking on. Like, bro, nobody care about that. Nobody really care. I mean, they care, but what you doing for your son or your daughter? Like,
you better let them know.
Like, you gotta teach the kids how to grow. Like, my kids listen to my music, even when I be saying stuff, because I'm not perfect. You know, I still, you know, because I'm a ladies' man. So like, end of the day, you know, sometimes I do, you know, cater to the women and ways that don't want my daughters to hear. But you know, like I got my kids listen to it, so it's like when they say something, when they hear it, like, Daddy, what'd you just say? I'm like, none. Close your ears.
Do you change up your music because your kids might hear it? Do they influence any of your songs at all?
No, they do, but I've always been a rapper that didn't like to curse a lot. Okay. And I don't like I don't like disrespecting women.
Can the audience give a hand clap for that one? Okay.
But it's kind of like, okay, so like I'll never call a woman the B word. Like I'll never be like, you know, I'll never call her like, you disrespect me and you like disrespect me to a point where it's like, if you start doing wild, like it's like but it's like, even then it's like under my breath, like like I can't say it because I got 4 daughters, you know, like I can't do that. But it's kind of like, you know, I cater to women. Y'all the earth, y'all annoying as hell.
Oh. Look, wait, I was about to clap and then you said the noise. I was like, oh, shit. I don't know what to do.
Yo, y'all really test us to the max.
You got my husband over there like.
But y'all motivate us to do everything that we do. Like every single thing we do besides watch football and eat Cheetos. Y'all motivate us to get off the Cheetos. Yeah. So like y'all, everything, most of the I don't want to say all because all because it depends on what you make of it. Yes, women and women inspire men to get money. Now, if you go out robbing drug dealers and you selling drugs or whatever, that you doing, you taking that inspiration and putting it toward the wrong thing. Now, if you go out, get a job, go get 2 jobs, 3 jobs, invest that money LLC, then you put your woman, you feel me? Your queen is who you lean on. You feel me? So y'all just gotta, how can I say that? Y'all just gotta take it easy on us. Like, we got a lot.
They looking. The women is looking right now.
We got a lot on our plate. It's a lot of the odds are already stacked against us as a man. That's already, true. And then as a black man, like it's already okay. He's this, and this. We already got like 10 stigmas on us. Like already 8 different assumptions about us. Like, and we might not be none of them. Some might be all of them. Some might be 1, 2, but some of us aren't none of those. And like, we got to wear that and we got to prove ourselves. I'm not going to say black women don't got to prove yourselves because y'all got to do the same thing. But like, as a woman, the only people in this world that get unconditional love are, how Chris Rock said, women and dogs. Whereas a woman can punch a man right in his face, knock him out. If that man get up and punch her back, he's gonna be the he now turns into the problem in the
The
a
aggressor more
bigger
of the
spectrum.
problem. Yeah.
Even though the woman started it. Now you do it the other way around. The man is still, we still bear all of the, all the stress and all the drama and all everything that comes with that. So like we have to, as black men and black women, we have to not only big our queens up, but we got to big our kings up too. It can't just be, yes, it's a woman's world. Now it's a feminine world. Like this is where we at. So we got to lean on our queens, but y'all got to also understand that we need to be big. We need to be uplifted as well, because like we struggle with a lot of 75% of the suicide rate is men. You feel me? Maybe I think it went lower since I last, but I check that on a regular basis.
Really?
The day that most men commit suicide is on Mondays, because it's a new week, new start, and it's like, man, I'm like, damn, I got to do this whole week again, like after drinking, arguing, working, whatever the case may be. But that's really a fact. I really looked into that. I found it on Instagram first, and I looked it up, and I'm like, damn, that's some real shit. That shit made me start thinking. I'm like, damn, let me go outside, get some air, go stand by a tree or something.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
but yeah,
dang.
we just got to start uplifting each other.
Have you had any challenges with personal or even in this industry, or did anything get in your way of your blessings with you in your career?
Yeah, I've had every obstacle you could think of. I've been jumped, stabbed, shot, or not shot.
Oh,
Whoa, take
okay.
that.
I was like,
At,
damn.
No, but so like
Where did all this happen at?
Jersey,
Oh, damn. You
New
said
Jersey, Jersey. I was climbing.
Dang.
It wasn't at me. Like it wasn't supposed to be me. I was at a party, and like I was in a rival town. I was in Patterson. Passaic pulled up, and we in a backyard, and they just start. Mine just a closed backyard. They just start shooting. I hopped the fence, and I remember the bullet. I was wearing baggy ass cargos. The bullet went through my cargos and split my pants down the seam. I was like, Lord, I'm on the first thing smoking in New York.
Oh my God.
I'm going straight to New York. Then I came back for school, got jumped on campus, and then I got jumped again in Newark. And then after that, I just said, yo, you know what? I'm coming out here. Even now, I still, I got baby mamas. I got baby mama drama. I got kids growing up. My kids is going through things in school that, sometimes I be having to check myself. Like, I don't want to beat nobody parent up, but like, I gotta, you got regular life. That life still happens, even though it looks like it's, I try to tell the kids, like my daughter, my oldest, she wants to be a rapper so bad. She's like, Daddy, you're such a superstar.
How old is she?
She's 6.
Okay.
But she's like really advanced for a 6-year-old. Like she can dance just as good as I could when I was a kid. She writing music. I'm catching her writing music on her iPad. I try to tell her like, yo, this is not as easy as it is. You think it is. Daddy, you see Daddy coming in at 5 in the morning. And then I got to get up at 8. I got to get up at 8 to make breakfast. Like I still got to be a father. It's not easy as people think it is. So just try to explain that to the youth,
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. Listen, it's definitely work to put in. People think that, they just see this part of it or the fun part. They don't understand the work that comes behind and the grind that comes behind you pushing yourself to that certain level. You know what I mean? People just don't get it. What did I want to ask you? I wanted to, now again, Let Me Live. Y'all know that's one of his hottest joints out right now, everywhere.
That's all right. No, I'm playing.
Oh, come on, man. You know it's dope. I see it. Even when I scrolled through your gram, I was like, damn, you had the crowd going. But even when, like I said, when I seen you, I was like, yo, this dude is fire. Now, you did, I know you mentioned it, but I want to bring it back up. You did a song that I love. Big shout out to LL. We got some of LL's people in the building. Mm-hmm. You did Jingling Baby.
Yeah.
Over. What made you do that? Like, cause I noticed that you going back and you like, let me bring that back. What made you want to do that one?
So like one day I was that's my favorite LL Cool J song. Jingling Baby. Yeah, that's my favorite. The breakdown at the end, I'm like, yo, if I could find that beat, I'm gonna flip that beat. And then one day I was listening to the beat. I was listening to the beat and my uncle, so like, all right, so that's where my Uncle Boogie come in. Okay. So I'm listening to the beat. So like my daughter was listening. We sitting there. She's a baby, like she's 3, maybe 4 years old. Mm-hmm. I'm playing the beat. I got the studio headphones on so she can hear. And I'm like, yo, I'm playing, I'm jamming. I see her on the side of me. I notice her little head go like this. And I'm like, oh, you think that's the one? She's like, yeah, daddy. Yeah, dad. I'm like, I can hear her voice still say that. It'll make me a little tear up a little bit. Yeah, I'm a girl dad for real. Like,
that's what's up.
a sensitive girl dad too. Like, so, I go to the studio. I recorded it in Teaneck, New Jersey with Jazzy Lamel and Vernon Dave Fern, my boy Fern. He was actually with Rockin' G. So Rockin' G and legendary DJ Sean, who is VVC's father.
Okay.
Shout out my girl VVC. You. So I pulled up to the studio. I had Unc like, yo, Unc, I'm thinking about doing Jingling Baby. He said, what? I said, yeah, I'm gonna remake Jingling Baby. He's like, you sure you want to do that? I was like, yeah, I'm sure I want to do that. He's all right. That's a tough boat to drive. I said, all right, I got it. Went in there, did the record. Came out. I did 3 verses. Fern did the beat. Jazzy did the mixing. Came out. I listened to the song. I remember listening to that song. Mind you, I'm in Jersey. I listened to that song the entire way back home. It wasn't even done yet. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get him with this. Oh my god. Next week we went back to the studio. We finished mixing it. Then I put a clip up on Instagram. I remember dancing in front of I remember sitting in front of this computer chair in the studio listening to the song. And Geechee Dan and DJ Diamond, they heard it. And DJ Diamond reposted it. And after that, yo, me and Unc spent hours on the phone. Uncle Boogie, shout out Uncle Boogie, Power 104.9 WTSX.
Right.
Me and Uncle Boogie, man, we used to stay on the phone for hours trying to figure out how to clear this song. We talked to
Wait,
Chuck.
for which one? Jingling?
Yeah.
Did you talk to Mikey D?
Yeah, I did. I talked to
Okay.
I did. It's crazy because I think I could have sworn me and Mikey D talked before, but I'm not sure. The record wasn't done yet.
Okay.
Because I had talked to him. I had talked to who's my guy from Steel Force. He was in House Party. He was the producer for the new movie. Because that was supposed to be in the movie. That was supposed to be.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but I didn't get it out and cleared enough time for them to be able to do it. So they couldn't. It was a lot of stuff with that. I talked to Chuck. I talked to L's old lawyer. I talked to because I was trying to just get a feel on. Because, like, he doesn't like certain records to be remade.
Maybe he could get you on the phone with LL, Mikey D.
Yeah, me and Najee, his youngest son, me and Najee is, we follow each other on the gram. I talked to Najee. I'm like, yo, I try to get Najee on the remix. Because I'm like, yo, I'm going to do the remix and I'm going to make the video just like your dad did it. Yellow bucket, yellow long sleeve. We're going to do the phone call where you going to be on the phone and I'm going to hang up on you. Najee was like, nah, I ain't fucking with that, bro. He was like, nah, bro, I ain't doing music. That ain't my lane. Because he's into the fashion. He does the merch for the Rock the Bells, the clothing. I did the song, dropped it, and like, it propelled me. It took me. I went to Atlanta. I remember first time I performed it was during the Hip Hop Award weekend with Too Hot Radio. We was at Atlanta with Black Ink, and I remember I did the dance. That's the first time I ever did the dance, and from there, yeah, it literally took me. That probably is what changed me into unbuttoned shirts and taking my shirt off and all. It got to a point where I was taking my shirt off every single time I performed. Now I try to like if I see too many dudes in the crowd, I'm like, I ain't going. If I see too many dudes hugging up on their girl, I don't, because like, but recently somebody told me like, yo, bro, stop being a little, like, just, you feel me? Be yourself. Like, take the shirt off. You work hard for it. Take your shirt off.
Right.
Yeah, that's what really kind of put me right here. Like, Jingling is what put me here. That's crazy. We did a remix too. It was Vado was on it and SNS, but we never got around to releases it. We never got around. I didn't like what I chose for the remix. I thought I could have went bigger.
Really?
I really wanted LL. My dream was like LL bring me out on stage. He performs Jingling Baby, and then boom, I perform Jingling. It's like, but it might still happen.
You never
It might still happen when I'm like 2-3 million in, but it's okay. It's okay. It's about the moment for me. The moment counts for me. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Because when we first started talking, I realized that you corrected yourself when you speak. Like, if you said you changed it to
Yeah, I don't like that
exactly.
F word.
So
I don't like hope.
there you
I
go.
don't like try. I like what. I
So
like
it's going to happen.
Yeah, it is gonna happen.
All right,
Look at
there you go.
see,
Okay.
look at that. Look how we teach each other.
You already know. Let's get it. Well, look, I know you got a show. You a busy man. I'm glad I had the time to talk with you, to chop it up with you. I definitely would love to have you back on again. We could get into a few more other things, but I don't want to hold you up. I know you got to travel, you got to go, but I want you to tell somebody right now who is up and coming. What advice would you give to them? What would you say to the up and coming artists right now?
Go to school.
Oh, shit.
Go to school.
Wait, leave all this shit alone.
Go to school. Go to school. Get a degree. Nah, I'm not even gonna steer nobody because if somebody would tell them, people told me that, and I'm like, bro, no, it's what I want to do. Like, so I would say like, discipline yourself now. Start disciplining yourself now. Like, even if you ain't got but 20 followers, act like you him. Not go out there and be like, bitch, pour my drink. Nah, not like that. But like, give yourself a curfew. Mm-hmm. Give yourself a diet. Give yourself a workout routine. Give yourself a sleep routine. Make sure you read, meditate, pray. Keep toxic energy away from you. Never pick up weed. Don't drink. Feel me? And just try to stay as pure as possible, but woke as possible. So like when you do get around it, it's not like, oh, I gotta try it, I gotta do this, and that's really, I think that's the key. I wish I would have been taught that, because then it would have been easier for me to navigate through the industry. Because like I had my times where I felt like I was drinking too much, or I was smoking too much, or I was lacking on my diet. Well, I don't want to say my diet. I never lacked on that because I'm not really a big sweet sugar fan. So, but like there's other places I could have been more disciplined in. So I would just say just develop a routine.
So So what I hear is, don't just take care of yourself with your business. Take care of your mental, your spiritual, your body, like everything.
Yeah, because
that all matters. Yeah, that's definitely good advice.
And your
a lot
skin,
of times
it makes sure you exfoliate.
He giving skincare products.
Y'all over here.
Listen, he got it all.
When you look, when you do it, you blot it. What he said? That's what Denzel said. You blot that shit. You blot it.
It's funny you say that, right? My daughter, she told me, because I'm rough with my hands. Mm-hmm. So I'm like rubbing my face, and she was like, you are begging for a facelift. I was like, what the hell? She was like, Ma, she said the same thing. You gotta blot it. See, I didn't know all that.
Unless you coming along the hairline and you get a little bit of, but when you come up in here, you gotta blot. You gotta because you gotta preserve that youth. We got a lot of melanin in there. Okay. And then, look, hey, listen, it's okay, fellas, to care about your skin. It don't matter. It does not make you the word. I don't want to say it on because you get canceled quick.
Yeah, you can, but you could
gay. But listen. before you stop, I got a new song called "Not a Mistake" coming out.
Oh yeah, let us know everything that you got coming up and where people can follow and support you. Let them know now.
So follow me on the gram, Twitter, TikTok. Facebook at 2-letter King, number 2 LETTER King. I'll be having my moments where I be ranting and I be having a little funny, like I be having some fun because I just be myself, like, cause
which
like
is good.
Like certain shit be pissing me off, like the 100 man versus a gorilla thing. That gotta go. But yeah, I'm not fighting. You fighting a gorilla? I'm not fighting a gorilla with. I don't care if I had Batman's cape. I don't care if I can turn into Hulk. I'm not fighting no gorilla. But yeah, follow me at 2-letter King. I got a record called Not a Mistake that's coming out. I want to say end of June. I got to talk with my PR to see what we going, and my management. Shout out Brandy, WG Models. I got to see what we gonna do, but it's a Missy sample.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Listen, also it's a new project with me and VVC coming. Me and VVC got a joint project that we're doing. Home Cave Records, We got Lil Sean Navi on the production, and me and EK the Prince. When we get done getting through our bookings, because we booked every single day. We gonna get in the studio. We got something coming too. But my Missy record, that scary shake everything up. The scary shit. When I let you hear it, you be like, okay. All right.
Well, I think you
shout out Miss.
shaking it.
Oh, also, I'm in second place for the Timberland. He's doing like a contest. It's like I'm in like the fifth round.
That.
Yeah, I'm in the fifth round. I'm in second place. So vote. If I win, I get to do an album with Timberland. Fly out to California.
All right, everybody, y'all know we got to vote.
Yeah,
Where
vote,
do they go to vote? Tell them.
Damn. It's on Orbit. It's Orbit, but I usually post it. I'm gonna put it in my bio.
Okay.
But yeah, go on my page, Instagram, 2-letter King. You already know what it is, GM. Y'all live right, eat right, and make sure you blot your skin.
Blot your
baby.
Skin. Well, listen, thank you so much for coming through, chopping it up with us. We appreciate you. And look, you doing the damn thing. So I want to salute you for that.
Thank you.
Salute you for following your dream. And salute you for just the person you are. I'm glad that I got the opportunity to talk to you to see where your mental state of mind is. Because a lot of people ain't on your level with the way that you think. Okay?
Thank you.
So definitely good vibes, good man, good father, the whole 9 yards. You
And
definitely,
I love women.
Let me just say.
I love my girl though. I got a girl. I'm taking.
Clear that up.
I'm taking. But I love y'all. Y'all love my mama. I love my sister.
Yes.
Love. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. Women.
I love that.
It's a beautiful. Y'all make the world smell good. Because with a bunch of us, it smell like a lot of gorillas.
And we don't want that.
We don't need that. We don't need no gorilla.
Well, listen, we gonna get up out of here, but y'all know, listen, this part of the show is over, but it's not over, baby. But wait, there's more. It's about to go down because GM, the 2-letter King, is about to step into the creator's box and do his thing. So listen, let's get it popping, baby. Let's go. You know what it is? GM, the 2-letter King, is in the creator's box. He about to do his thing. Yeah. Let's get it.
Ooh, I feel like I'm recording again. This is the part where I tell everybody to go like, ready? Left, right, hey, left, right,
what?
Left, right, hey, left, right, hey, left, right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, speed it up. Left, right, right. Jet lag, but still gotta work. Took a few L's, but could've been worse. Back to the city that birthed me. I got a vision, so why would you verse me? I got a heart and a temper don't hurt me. Pouring up shots, it's 10 in the morning, but 5 in my brain. I'm in Miami, I came for the chicken and canes. Fuck a vacation, I work on the plane. She hold me down, I cover the fees. And if she can roll, I cover the trees. I'm with the G's, we speeding through cons and switching up V's. Sunroof is open, it's blowing my weed. Looking for women, but only in 3s. Security wait for me in the lobby, they love me. I'm chocolate like Bobby, shoot up beside me. He in the shotty, they on my body, I'm snotty. Dripping and shit like I'm missing potties. I hit when I leave, I come back too hungry as greetings and needs. It's always a will when I breathe. Cardi tequila on boats, a whole lot of smoke. My niggas in front of the boat, passing by Ricky as Martin is close. Don't do the most or exit the toast. You should've came, it's riches, don't want the fame. Just want them screaming my name. Pushing my gang, I don't wanna feel like I'm Dame. Cause I need a ring, I'm just saying. Niggas is playing, worried about one, I'm worried about staying. I'm worried about payments, I'm tired of free. We different, you not what I'm trying to be. People always talking all this stuff about me. Why can't they just let me live? All this talk around me, how could they all doubt me? Why don't they just let me live? Let me live. Let me live. Let me live. People always talking all this stuff about me. Why can't they just let me live? Let me live. Let me live. Let me live. All this talk around me, how could they all doubt me? Why don't they just let me live? Hold on. Stop it. I'm quiet, I feel like a prophet. Heating, I'm about to go all out of pocket. Fans go crazy, it feel like a mosh pit. Watching a whoop, it give me motivation. Need it now, man, I'm sick of waiting. Crowd favorite, congratulations. Now witness my salutations. Trying to copy off the sound I'm making. I'm evaluating.
Go get a job, sell you some drugs, go hang with the mob. I'm bringing the storm, I block out the fog. Gotta stop thinking about when it's gonna happen, I know that it's sealed. Feel like I'm training for camp and all of these labels are scouting GM on the field. So many brothers I lost while chasing the deal, don't know how to feel. Let me be real, the blacker the skin, the more that they kill. Imagine that feel, my daughter is one, next to the son. Gotta teach him to fight with no gun, teach him to stay, don't teach him to run. But that's some years, it's not what I fear, it's about to get real. All of these cameras right after a meal. They wanna know when the album is coming, I tell them I'm halfway done, it's a mullet. This is a jingle, I just been dropping some singles. Spreading my music as shingles, came for the chips and the Pringles. Shorty a thought, she mingle, I'm in the club, she dancing with singles. People always talking all this stuff about me, why can't they just let me live? All this talk around me, how could they all down me? Why don't they just let me live? Let me live. Let me live. Let me live. People always talking all this stuff about me. Why can't they just let me live? Let me live. Let me live. Let me live. All this talk around me, how could they all tell me? Why don't they just let me live? Let me live.
Hey, that's my song.
And that's Let Me Live.
You already know what it is. All right.
We hope you enjoyed your time with From the Ground Up Productions. We'll see you next time. Be sure to add our channel to your Roku list and listen to us on all streaming platforms.
From the ground up. From the ground up. There's only one way to go from here.